When was, in your wildest imagination, we have suffered for 2 years. Two. Starting with Jim Tomsula, and of course he still had Trent Baalke backing him up. That was a recipe for disaster from the gate. And then you come into this last year, and we get a little more excited. Ooh, Chip Kelly, we'll take him. Of course, in the beginning, I know. I was a dude in the hospital because I couldn't handle it, man. But you know what? It came out to the later on, and I accepted it, right? But this year, after going 2-14 without exceptions of last year, I said, come on, man, we got to do better than this year. The pieces are starting to fall into place.
Niggers.
All right? First of all, you look around and you notice that all the other coaches that we probably couldn't use go to other teams real quick. They don't even stop and think about it. They just go to the other team. Give the 49ers no chance to pick them up, right? Jed York is going to go down as a genius at some point. Jed waits. He waits. What's it, Jed? What are you doing? McDaniels pulls out. This story just gets better and better, right? And then the best one of the pack is going to meet McDaniels. Well, you know what? I call him the best one of the pack, but here's what it comes down to. What if
Ronbo.
Our boy Kyle, hold on there. What if Kyle beats McDaniel? That makes it all the way. I mean, that's it. It's unanimous. That means he is the best. And there's other factors, of course, but it's the mind that comes out there and puts together and orchestrates that offense that's going to beat the Patriots. And that is the ultimate test. You beat the Patriots. Jesus Christ, you are the man. So, now we got that to look forward to. Excited for a change. Dang it. Pumped. Oh, by the way, that's why I'm on YouTube tonight, because I thought I'd share this with a few more people. If you don't have the Ronbo Sports app, we get intimate like this Monday and Tuesday, Thursday and Fridays on Ronbo Sports. The app, you'll need that app. Go ahead and get that, and we'll join you each and every day. But tonight, we have just announced, 49ers have just announced John Lynch, 11th general manager in franchise history. Sounds good, don't it? Here's what I got a kick out of. Jed York is all excited about this. He says, during his 15 seasons as an NFL player, John epitomized what is so special about the game of football. A world-class competitor, his love and respect for the sport unmatched. And you would be hard-pressed to find anyone in league circles who does not have great respect for his work ethic, passion, having already helped lead a team to a Super Bowl title as a player. John is equipped with tremendous insight into what it takes to create a culture that breeds sustained success. Have we been looking for that or what? It goes on to say, having spent the last 8 seasons as an analyst with Fox, he has honed his skills as a talented communicator, while also developing valuable relationships around the league, and has a vast knowledge of the NFL that will be beneficial to our team. As we learned more and more about John, it became apparent that he was the one, not only the one of the best to ever play the game, but also a Hall of Fame caliber man. One people are compelled to follow. You think Jed's pumped over this guy or what? See, I'm loving this. And you know what? Here's the thing. What I like is he's going to be helped. I'll talk about that a little bit more. I'm going to get you in here right now. But he's not coming alone. This is going to be a puzzle that's going to come together to create the next 49er dynasty. Hey, let's go ahead and go to 415 San Fran fan. That's too many F's in a row, bro. San Fran fan 30. What you got going on, man? Nate Tone.
Okay. Basically, I've just been looking at all these players, all these draft prospects, and I've been thinking that one of the main things we need is a pass rusher. And it's since John Lynch is one of those defensive guys, I hope he really goes at it with the defense, tries to target some of those defensive guys.
And I'm telling you right now, we are so in agreement with that. Because here's the thing, he's not going to accept any more candy-ass players. If you're a defender, John's going to recognize it. If you're a slacker, if you're a guy who has Sundays that you can't tackle all of a sudden, you won't be on this team. You're right. Nathan, you hit it, man.
Go ahead.
I'm
also kind of wondering, what's going to be up with our defensive scheme? Who's going to be the defensive coordinator? Is it going to stay with, what's his name, O'Neal? Or is it going to be someone else. Like who is Shanahan going to bring in
I know, huh?
to help us out with it?
But I'm wondering for
Pass the ball.
defense, what's going to fill in first? You know,
I know.
Is it
You
going to
know,
be our D-line? Is it going to be our linebackers, or is it going to be our secondary?
as far as what priorities of course of draft or picking out, or what were you speaking of?
In general, like free agency and draft.
Ah, yeah, I know. You know, that's something. That's something.
thing-
Yeah, that's something they're gonna have to. They're really gonna have to make. They're not gonna expose their priorities because then, of course, people will try to steal from the 49ers. If you know what a team is gonna go after first, you're gonna go and get him so the 49ers can't get stronger. But it's stuff like that. So they gotta keep that close to the vest for a little while. So that's
what they do with John Lynch and how like it came out unexpectedly.
Yeah, exactly. And you know how Lynch,
yeah.
and that's a story I enjoy the most. Lynch is the one that came over to Jed's house and said, "Stop this, man. I'm your dude." And he did. And what does he do? Instead of making Jed introduce Kyle to him, he goes and meets Kyle. He goes all the way to Atlanta. Kyle, I'm here for you, man. And they got together. They kicked it off. And Jed says, "Bring him on. He is our new guy." That's the way you do it. If you want a job, that's the way you go get it. Go get it. Now that shows everybody you're serious as hell. And his pedigree speaks for itself. Super Bowl champion, Hall of Fame candidate, hits people with a rock solid boom. I can't wait to see his influence on this team. All right, Nathan, let me talk to Eric. Huh? Okay, Nathan, we got to hang up, man. We got to hang you up because we're filled up. And hey, thanks for calling back. I'll see you.
Okay, I got it.
I'll see you in the comments, buddy. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. 925. You're in Dublin, California. Hello.
What's up?
Yeah. Who's this?
This is Justin.
Justin. Hey, Justin. Well, Justin, are you feeling?
What's up? So
Get yourself a
my
new
question is
GM,
this.
bro.
Hey, Myles Garrett, which is probably going to be the first pick. Who do you think we're going to get, quarterback or defense? I want defense personally.
Good question, and we all do. We all do, because everybody's scared of the quarterbacks. How many bad things have they said about the quarterback class this year? You know what's going to...
A lot.
I got to tell you, man, you know what's going to come down to? What do the 49ers do in free agency? Are they going to sustain cap? Are they going to go after Nick Foles? Are they going to go after... Are they going to go get Cousins? That one's the scariest one. Are they really going to pursue Cousins?
That's a good question.
See?
If we get Cousins, would you be willing to trade away our second pick?
No! Absolutely not. If Cousins is coming to San Francisco, it better be for a third-round pick at maximum. And I just don't... There's no way the 49ers are going to give up. And that goes for Jimmy G over in New England, too. He's a first-round pick if you want him. But they're not as bad as Washington with their 2 first-round picks, one this year and next year. So with Jimmy G, it'd be 1 and 4, and you got him, right? Belichick needs to come down off of that, be realistic, and give up a 2 if you're going to have to do that. So, yeah, that's my feeling on that.
Yeah.
So I'm a Garrett fan, too.
Hopefully that doesn't happen.
I know, huh? Otherwise, the quarterback situation's real scary. I have no idea what's going to happen with that. So
Should we wait another year? Because next year has a good quarterback class.
they said that last year, though. They said last year this class would be jamming, you know? And it actually looked like it on paper. When you get guys like Watson, Kaiser, Kaya, some of those guys did look like they were going to be just absolute bombs this year. But no, they didn't put up stats. They just didn't look the part. You know, Trubisky looks good, but he's raw. 1 year only. So, you know, it's tough. But anyway,
Yeah.
what else you want to add?
Well, I was thinking,
Oh, go ahead.
I'd rather get like a quarterback later round instead of just a first round or second round.
All right. That's probably what's going to happen anyway. It depends, because as I say, we know that Kyle's got to have his offensive stud as far as a quarterback. So after that, it's wide receivers. That somebody said it was going to be defense in free agency, offense in the draft pick. So we got to wait, man. We got to wait.
That would be me.
Yeah. All right. Hey, anything else? It's Sean, right? Well, Justin. Yeah. Justin, anything you want to add? Because we're filled up. We're going to move as quickly as we can and get as many people in as we can as well.
All right, good.
Is that good? All right,
good
Justin.
job.
All right, Justin. Thanks, man, for calling in, man. All right. All right,
All right.
let's go to Sean.
Yes, sir.
Sean, man, I'm telling you right now, a few weeks ago we wasn't feeling this good, man. What are you thinking, man?
And you know what? I feel like Jed is really trying to make a change in his organization. I think bringing in Lynch, which he's respected around the league for his knowledge. He knows what it takes on the defensive side of the ball to make it happen. He's a leader. He's played under Walsh. He's played under Shanahan. He's a guy that even though he's a rookie GM, okay, a lot of people said, we got a fucking rookie GM and a rookie for a head coach, whatever. But you know what? This is the change we needed. We need some bright new type of thinking. We need a guy who's respected around the league. We need a guy who could actually talk and make sense when he's talking. We need a guy who actually knows what he's talking about. And the thing about this is a guy who can bring in free agents. John Lynch can bring in free agents.
Yeah,
So this is
about that.
This is a game changer. It really is.
Yeah, man. And talking about being able to judge talent, can you see guys out there assing around, missing tackles and everything? John will walk away, man, because we're talking about a Hall of Fame defender. If you can't impress him, you ain't coming to San Francisco. Oh, I like that thought.
Yeah. And look, he's been a broadcaster for some time, and to be a broadcaster when you've actually played the game, you can truly analyze film. You're just not some broadcaster that went to school and you learned how to do some public speaking, that type of thing.
Yeah.
You're a NFL broadcaster who played the game, who knows how to truly analyze film. So I think this was great. I was listening to this article, and it was saying McDonough had a lot of negative points on him. Patton had a lot of positive points. But this is a guy that, this is now truly right now what we got going is something from the Shanahan tree. This is what this is going to be. So you hear about the Belichick tree, you hear about this tree, that tree. This is going to be something that's going to stem from the Shanahan tree. And these guys have a wealth of knowledge, and putting it together is going to be great. You're going to have two fresh thinkers. You're not going to have retread. This is good for the organization.
Tell you, I'm looking so forward to it. You hit the nail right on the head. This man has every realm of experience you need. He played. He's been an analyst. He knows film footage. And he knows the guys that don't belong in the NFL, because Trench brought a few of those to us.
Yeah.
He'll know.
Yes. And this is a guy who he knows how to prepare. He does. I mean, he was with Denver. He was with Tampa Bay. To be able to prepare and to play under a high caliber under Gruden, that's not an easy task. To be able to play for Gruden and to be able to succeed and to come out as a winner, these are guys who know how to prepare. So, I know they're saying that Shanahan's going to have complete control of the 53-man roster, but I can tell you one thing: Shanahan's not just going to run over, Lynch when it comes to making decisions. Lynch is going to have a lot of say, and Shanahan's going to listen to him because he played the game. He's been in Super Bowls. He's prepared for Super Bowls. He's played at the highest level, and he's a future Hall of Famer. He's that guy.
Absolutely.
This
Absolutely.
is great.
He's shining.
It is, man.
Sean, you know what? I want to fill you in on that too. Latest report has it. No, he will not. He will have full control of the roster. In fact, Jed just made that announcement a little while ago. And then, of course, Mike will also be able to interject and he'll listen to him. There's going to be a working relationship. He is fully in charge. You go ahead and check that out. Sean, we're going to have to move. I'm going to go to the next person. And Sean, thank you, man.
Yes, sir.
All right. We go to Mark. Mark.
What's up, Ronbo? How you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing all right, man. I'm thinking this. Started wearing shades, man. The future's looking bright, man. What are you thinking?
Man, I'm feeling the same way. I was excited from the moment I got the notification on my phone. So I know I was a huge John Lynch fan.
Oh.
I put him up there in that, Ronnie Lott category of the safety. So I kind of hold him to that regard.
True.
Before this happened, I had always kind of felt that way about him. So I'm happy, man.
Yeah. and like what was just pointed out, we're not talking about the guy that's going to come in there and try to feel his way through a job or just sort of guess at things or roll the dice. Lynch knows who can play defense and who can't play defense. And then you got Kyle on the other side of the coin. You think Kyle don't know how to play offense?
Right.
We have got
it's gonna be nice,
perfect.
man. And we got some young guys. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? They're not stubborn and stuck in their ways of trying to do things, a certain way.
Mhm.
So they're figuring it out, but they're smart. So
Mhm.
I'm excited about it. I'm excited to have 49ers headed towards a new era of football instead of that same old rigid way
Yes.
of run the ball up the middle, run up the ball. I think we're really about to attack teams. I think on offense and defense, we're about to attack and stop reacting. We've been reacting for a while, Ronbo.
Yeah, I know. Sitting back, watching teams beat us up. The Hawks come in and dominate us. The Cardinals came in and dominate us. Yeah.
We're about to start attacking now, man.
Yeah.
So I'm happy.
Like that idea. And we'll have a defense.
Right. Oh, yeah. He's going to see what we got on the defense. Lynch, that's one thing. He's not the coach, but I think he's going to see who we have. I think he's going to be able to help Eric Reed get to where he needs to get to. Eric Reed has the tools.
Oh,
but
Mark.
He's just not doing
Mark,
it.
let me ask you.
He doesn't have the mentor out there. Eric Reed instantly has a mentor who can put him at that level.
But Mark, I want to ask you that you mentioned that. Who do you pick out two guys you think Lynch is going to come down and say, listen, here's a guy that we don't need any further. Who do you think that would be?
Other than Jody gone.
Quentin. Okay, wait. On defense, we are offense. Quentin is gone. I mean, you don't need to be good to figure out Quentin's gone. But on defense, go down in the field.
I'm saying Whitner. I'm not Whitner, but what's his name?
Dante?
No, not Dante, but I don't know what I'm talking about. The safety. Bethea, he's out of here, man.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I had a flashback. I meant to say Bethea, he's gone. Yeah.
And Bethea's gone. Anybody else? Not the obvious. Because Anton was gone no matter who was coming in next year. But
he's really gone.
Yeah.
Ain't even a conversation. Who else, man? A couple of dudes on the line that we've been talking about. I don't know, man. There's gonna be a couple dudes in there that are instantly gone. I believe in regards to once he analyzes the film.
That's why I keep telling people there's gonna be some.
I can't think of names right now. Lemonnier is gone. I'm sure he's not already.
Corey left last year. Listen, Mark.
Oh, okay.
I love it, man. I got to move on. But I tell you what, man. You think about that. Next time we talk, have your picks, man. Because we're gonna have a whole show. Who's gonna get cut loose now that we got these experts in position? You got an offensive expert and you got a defensive expert. Right. Players that have been just getting lunch money every year are about to get cut off.
Yeah, I'm excited about that. So.
Exactly.
All right, Ronbo.
All right, Mark. Thanks for calling, man. Let's go to Leo.
Yo, what up, Ronbo?
Yeah, Leo, getting all excited, man, about the future, man. We ain't going 2-14 next year. I can tell you that right now.
Hell yeah! I was watching that what's it called, the Super Bowl media thing.
Yeah.
I hear Lynch talking. I hear he's a Pro Bowler and he went to Stanford.
Oh, this dude, man. You got look at some footage if you can find some stuff on YouTube. Look for more footage of this guy. You'll love the way he Lynch hits a man. The man has been hit. Okay, him and Ronnie Lott are very close in punishing people. So yeah, he can play some defense. He's a Hall of Fame candidate, man.
Yeah. He also played for the Niners too, so he's used to that culture. You know what I'm saying?
No, he never played for the 49ers. Tampa Bay, Denver, yeah. No, Lynch never had a stint with us. But that's okay. He did his job where he did his job. And John Elway, Mike Shanahan had him when he was in Washington. Or Tampa. Wait, Mike had him in Denver. I'm sorry. Shanahan's been to too many teams. But yeah, that's how that came around. And that may be the connection between him and Kyle.
My question is, though, who has because I know Kyle's got the roster control, so how much power does he actually have? No,
that's just it. That just in just a little while ago. That's been straightened out. Lynch will have control of the roster. At first it was going to be Lynch was going to have the control of the 90-man roster, and Kyle was going to be in charge of the 53. Well, now they say it's all Lynch, but with strong, of course, input from Kyle. They're not going to be fighting. If Kyle says, listen, I want that guy, I think Lynch will back off and say, listen, Kyle, if you trust him, he's all yours, man. I think it's going to be that kind of relationship, So, yeah, he's still in charge. But he's got some help. And I understand he's got some help. The guy, Dominik, is going to be helping him as well. And that's speculation. They're going to bring him in to help him a little bit with personnel decisions. But, that's something in the works. It hasn't been finalized yet.
And do you think this will change our QB decision, or do you think we're gonna keep going after Trubisky and Cousins and those guys?
Yeah, I know. I can't wait till 2-3 weeks from now, because the rumors are gonna get heat up. So we gotta get ready for that. I can't imagine what they're gonna do, because is Lynch going to sit Kyle down and say, "Listen, I know you want a quarterback. I don't want to get him in the first round. What are you thinking?" I'm thinking, go ahead, let's go get us a killer in the first round. We got Garrett, we got Allen, we got Foster to choose from. One of those guys needs to be a 49er. I've taken a look at him. I'm telling you, any one of those guys can help us. So Kyle will probably say, cool, all right. I tell you what I'm going to do. I'll pick up a quarterback in the second or third round. And it could be like that, because there's other priorities. And that's where it's got to be. So, yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, we might find the next Russell Wilson. But I was thinking next year, too. Next year you got Jackson and you got Barrett.
Yeah. The Heisman winner, exactly.
I think I want Kaepernick next year, and then we can get Barrett or Jackson next year.
Could be. They probably will take a look at Kaepernick. I don't know. But we got to wait for that another 2 or 3 weeks. All right? All right, let me
I'm going to get back to watching the thing.
All right, go ahead. Thanks for calling in. All right?
All right, I'll see you later.
Let's go to area code is 315. That's at Sylvan Beach, New York. I wonder if I pronounced that right. Sylvan Beach. I've never heard of that place. Hello, New York. Area code 318. And what is your name? Hello.
Hello?
Yeah, hello. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Ronbo,
Yeah.
What's up?
Yeah, what is your name?
What's going on? This is Carl from New York. How are
Carl
you?
from New York. Hey, Carl. Doing all right, man. As long as we're moving in the positive direction, San Francisco 49ers, I'm doing real well. How about you?
Listen, I got two things to say, and then I'll be done.
All right.
First of all, Lynch is a great hire. It's still unproven, but Jed is kind of shooting for the wind here.
Yeah.
And that's what Jed does. We all know that. He's kind of batting, hoping to hit a home run. I think he might got it here, but you never know.
Yeah.
But the thing is that I still think that Shanahan, as much as people don't want to think it, I think he's got a lot more power than people think he's got. I don't know what you think about that, but I think as it stands right now, Lynch is kind of a figurehead, and he's going to put a lot of people around him that are going to make him look a lot better. Does that make sense?
No, it is. In fact, as I'm going down to the wire, that is exactly what's going to happen. All right, because Mark Dominik's going to come in, I understand, probably to help him in another role. And then you got a guy named Adam Peters, who John Elway,
from Denver, right?
Yeah, John Elway's sending him on over. He says, "Doc, go ahead. I'm not going
to on over."
Yeah, he says, "I'm not going to stand in your way, man. Go ahead, and go for it, and see what you think." So that's Elway. I didn't know he was cool like that.
Hey, you know what? I think for anybody who's been in business, and I've been in business for quite a few years myself, anybody who's smart says they want to surround themselves with people who are talented and people who are smart, if anything, to make themselves look better. So I think Lynch, being a rookie GM, getting from what we hear, a 6-year deal, which is unprecedented, for, a GM in general.
Yeah.
I think it's smart for him to surround himself with people who are smart, analytically, whatever you say, just scouting people. The thing is, this is the thing that a lot of Niner fans might not like, or maybe they will like, is that I think that he is going to convince, rightfully so, Shanahan to say we need to cut some fat off this roster. And for me, there's, I'll be honest with you, I've only been listening to you for about a month or two so, but
thanks.
I've loved it so far.
Yeah.
But like
Thanks.
like your Patton, your Ellington, Lemonnier, a lot of these guys that we
All
got
my
on the
faves.
roster right now,
Yeah.
I'm not quite sure they're gonna make it.
Yeah. And
Really.
Lemonier's already gone. We didn't even miss him last year, but he's been gone. Pat and Ellington, you're right.
Yeah. Right. I don't know what you do with that. I will say right now, and quote me if I'm wrong. Kaepernick will not be our quarterback next year. No doubt in my mind, he's not going to be there. I don't think Shanahan's going to put up with the political portion that Kaepernick brings. But that's just me.
Yeah.
If we end up having Blaine Gabbert, it is what it is. I don't want him either.
No, yeah. And I doubt it. I really do. I can't see Gabbert as if anything, maybe it might be Ponder. I don't know. It's the quarterback situation to me is it's such a vast thought. I don't even know where to go with that. We're gonna wait on that one for another couple of weeks. But anyway.
Yeah, but that's the first thing Shanahan has to address, right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Quarterback, because that's how your team runs, exactly.
That's his first point of contact for him and Lynch. Whether we get somebody in the draft or whatnot. And I'm going to call it out right now, and I'll let you go after this, Ronbo. I don't want Trubinsky. Not at all. Dude is unproven. Give me Watson. Boy can win in a big game. Boy can win in a big game and show his stuff. Don't give me somebody who plays the C team. Give me somebody who plays with the big boys like Watson. If we're going to take him at number 2, which I don't think any of the QBs right now in this draft deserve to be number 2, but I think we're so desperate that it might happen. But give me Watson over Trubisky any day.
There you go. Call is spoken.
Ronbo.
Yo.
Ronbo, love you, buddy.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Come on back, Carl. Don't be a stranger, man. I'll be looking for you. All right.
We'll talk to you.
All right, bro.
Bye-bye.
Let's get Jack in here. Jack.
Hey, what's up, baby? How you doing?
Jack, man, just enjoy these events. They just keep it's snowballing, Jack. It's snowballing. They just get bigger and better all the time, man. What are you thinking?
Oh, listen. Yesterday there were some technical difficulties when you was asking me some questions. I just kept talking because I couldn't hear you. So
okay.
I think you asked me what time it was. Over here, we're 9 hours ahead of you. I slept early, so I just woke up. It's 4:24 in the morning out here. That's why my girlfriend was like, "Shh." I'm like, "Okay, I'll go in the living room." But yeah, man. Yesterday, you was like, "Who is that, Bob Lynch?" Or I was like, "What the hell's wrong with Ronbo? Who do you not know what who John Lynch is? The badass safety?" And I was like, "You know what? This is kind of cool."
I couldn't tie it together. I said, "John Lynch." I said, "It can't be the same John Lynch." It is the same John Lynch. I said, "What?" So because he hasn't been in the executive positions, so I just didn't think it was him. So,
and that's like really intriguing because it's like he's probably going to be bringing people over.
Oh, hell
just by his status, who he knows and who he is. It's going to be easier for him to like entice players because he's a player. So, it is kind of cool and stuff. So I like it, man. I like it. How do you feel about it?
Oh, I'm loving it, man, because I like Carl just mentioned and other people too. Lynch is the kind of guy who has the capability now, not only just to surround himself with intelligent football minds, free agency could come running. Hey, John, man, you in charge of in San Francisco, man. Get the papers out, man. I'll be over there in a few minutes to sign them up, And that's the kind of atmosphere he's going to create,
What I was saying yesterday is about that boy Quentin Flowers. I don't know if he's going to be available in this year's draft. So
is he a
possibly
sophomore?
by mistake,
Freshman?
everybody he might be available next year.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, that dude Cortland Sutton 6'4" as well, and I'm just loving this, man. Hopefully we get Shanahan done on Sunday, right when the Super Bowl happens, and John Lynch just starts reeling people in. Who's that dude you said he's bringing? Is it Dominik?
Mark Dominik? Yeah.
Yeah. So it's people like that. What the last dude said was, when this guy hasn't been in that position before in the front office ever, he's just been an analyst. He could bring somebody over, like kind of like a VP for himself, and under him to make himself look better and do all the dirty work and stuff. So yeah, it looks good while he, brings all the players in, and he's like, yo, come on, guys, I've been there too. I'm John Lynch, won a Super Bowl, possibly Hall of Famer. Is it today or tomorrow when they get elected? But yeah, man, it's a good feeling, man. I think this is a good thing what they did.
This time next year, Jack, we may be more excited because everybody's being modest with their thoughts on this. Oh, well, if we win 5 or 6 games this year, we'd be happy. I said, no, don't be happy with that. I said, you know what? Your minimum on this year should be 7 games. It's going to take a little bit after they get through flipping the roster and the continuity development and all that type of thing. But yes, I do not say too far below 500, though. So, yeah.
No,
good about it.
definitely not. No. I see us actually making the playoffs next year. Like you said about Seattle, they're probably on the down.
Oh, they are.
Arizona, I think York got a few things out of that dude, Terry Madonu, about Arizona.
Yeah.
He was probably telling him, dude, you're my number one guy. I'm going to hire you. And got some shit out of him by Arizona that he's going to give to Shanahan and Lynch now. So, I think we might win the division this year. With
Go,
a couple
Jack.
free agent.
Jack.
I think we might win the free, get a few free agents, get some chemistry down, even if we got to keep Cap. Hopefully, I'm a big Cap guy, but maybe it is time for him to go and whatever. But if we don't get a Kirk Cousins or something like that, who I'm not very high on, but, it would be nice to get a veteran. But, maybe we keep him and get a few free agents and, he could just throw the ball up to somebody like Mike Wallace, but somebody who's a veteran. Yeah. Or through some trades and stuff, and who knows? I think we're going to win the division, man, and I'm really excited.
Jack, I'm rolling. I'm rolling with you then, man. You know what? Because I don't want to be modest. I never want to be modest about these things. So I'm rolling with Jack now. We win in the division next season. And Jack, you know what? When people come after me, because they love to come after me when I make those kind of predictions.
I just woke up and saw your Hangouts link or what. I'm going to get some coffee and stay tuned and listen in, all right?
All right, bro. Thanks for calling in, Jack.
All
right. Yeah, that's it. Me and Jack. Division winning. Trez.
What's going on?
Trez, everything's going on, man. Too much is going on. We got all kind of people getting ready to sign up to 49ers, man. It's looking good. Execs are just coming out of the woodwork. Elway's even sending people over. Can you believe this? Damn. What the hell's happening? I'm loving it.
Well, Elway and Lynch have a great relationship with one another.
Evidently.
They said that if Elway had ever stepped down, that Lynch would be a strong candidate for his replacement.
I heard about that.
So they got a good they've had a good working player relationship, with one another off and on through the years of both being players and played on the same team with one another. So it's a lot of respect there.
Yeah, huge respect. Mad props to John Elway. And he could probably
hire.
Go ahead.
I like to hire. I heard Ian Rappaport report though that Cap is definitely out.
Yeah.
and he said definitely. He didn't say
maybe or anything like that. I had a feeling.
Cap is definitely out.
Yeah.
So.
Because Trez, you know what? When you think about it, if you put common sense to it, it has a little bit to do with the fact they want to change the culture of the organization. Now, you can't change the culture of an organization if you got a bigger profile as a quarterback that's been a part of the other organization so strongly. That automatically makes it a little difficult to continue on with him. So even if you take out everything else, that to me is number one.
And then too, just the carryover from last year with Cap not standing for the national anthem, that's going to play a major part too in the decision making of whether or not they're going to do it. They want a fresh start, clean slate, and no baggage and no drama to come with that.
Yeah. So. Yeah, and I had a feeling too. I mean, I was pretty much sure of that myself. So but a lot of people still want Cap back. So I said, back up, just leave it alone.
Oh, I'm a Cap fan myself now. Hey. Yeah. No, I want to see him go, but.
Yeah, but you know what? As I say,
I understand.
It's about the culture change, and that's what I'm thinking. If you go change a culture, you can't bring the biggest representatives of the other culture because that means it's a carryover, and it's going to affect the new culture, right? I mean, that's
Exactly.
why I stopped him. Yeah, that's why I stopped and started with that.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why I say looking at the bigger picture of the organization. Hell, I mean, am I a Cap fan or am I a 49er fan? I'm a 49er fan.
Yeah.
You know? Players come and go all day long.
Yeah.
You know?
Cap will be
loyalty is supposed to be forever.
Yeah.
So
but we know some people. We know some people that they switch up jerseys in a minute though.
Oh yes, they will in a minute. So hey, yeah. I ain't never been a player fan. Can't be that. You know?
Yeah.
If you're on the team, hey, I like you when you're here. And the day you say you going somewhere else, I'm gonna be like, well, hey man, nice knowing you.
Yeah.
You know? Enjoy the while you here.
Yeah. Trez?
But I missed the show Sunday. I had to go back and watch it. Y'all went on early.
Yesterday. Oh yeah. Well, that was a Sunday show. And
y'all went early because I was looking for it, and then I went in the room. I got the notification, and then it was like the show was over with. So I was like, okay, I just started on YouTube.
I may drop it. We may drop it to 5. It's gonna be 5, maybe 5 o'clock PST might be more convenient. I was doing 4 p.m. PST, but 5 might be. I don't know. I was doing it just because it wasn't Monday's show. It was Sunday, so that's why I did it that way. But you know what, Trez? Maybe Sunday at 5 might be a good idea. I'm gonna see what I can do without that. See, maybe it may change, maybe not. We'll see. Okay. But anyway, if not, it'll be back at 4.
No problem. Yeah. But hey, that's all I have for tonight. You know, a lot of people, you know, some like the decision, some don't like the decision. I heard one guy on the news say you can look at it 2 ways. Either it's going to be a John Elway thing with his success, or it could be a Matt Millen thing with his unsuccess. I ain't thinking about that. You remember Matt Millen?
Yeah.
Went over there to Detroit and fucked their team up.
Yeah. You know, you got to have the critics, so in order to appreciate the other stuff. Because otherwise, if you don't have a little fear factor, it's not as exciting. So, you know, okay, I'll listen to that.
That's true.
Know, so.
Hey, Ronbo, why'd you have to put Trez on right after me? Talk about Matt Miller.
Hey, look, shout out Jack. What's up, Jack? I've been listening.
Hey, what's
to
up,
you,
man?
Jack.
It's all good over here. I think it's gonna be more like John Elway, dog, not Matt Millen. So we shouldn't worry about that because there was a lot of things wrong with the Detroit Lions. But if you have to, Trez, if you had to trade one of our key players right now, I'm not talking about like somebody that's like putting us in the hole, but somebody that's decent on our squad that you had to trade for a draft pick or somebody else, who would that be? Maybe like I would say somebody Vance McDonald.
Eric Reed right now. Eric Reed.
Well, hold on.
I didn't expect.
What did he say?
He said Eric Reed.
Oh my God! Hey, you never know.
Trez is shocking. I did not expect you to say that.
The cornerback over there, put Ward back to free safety. That probably won't be bad if we get Jamal Adams or Kwaski steps up at the strong safety. But yeah, man, maybe Eric Reed might get us like a 2nd round pick or 3rd round pick.
Yeah. I mean, why his commodity is still, you know, good, you know, but he seemed like he got the Antoine Bethea ice. So he's like he's on the decline. So before he gets rock bottom, we need to get something for him.
See, Trez, that's one of those surprises that I've been talking about. We're going to do that on another show. But that's one of the surprises I'm talking about that may happen that we can't see coming. But Trez already seen it coming. Guys, we got to go. We got a lot of other people want to jump in here, okay?
All right. Have a good one. Take care, Jack. All right, Ronbo, have a good one.
All right, Trez. Good night, Jack. Good night. With Jack, it's good morning. All right, Amos. Let's get Amos in here. Hello, Amos.
Yo, you can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you just fine, Amos. Are you enjoying the latest results, Amos? Are you appreciating what's happening, or are you? We got 2 sides of the fence. We got the pro Lynch, and we have the people that don't really want to believe it. Where are you at on this?
You know, when you hear a surprising news, you just sit back and you like scratch your chin and be like, "Let me think about it for a second." That's what happened.
Are you still scratching?
You know, because I had to think about it, and I thought hard, thought long, and I'm kind of like on Jed York's side. You know?
Okay.
Because I'm like, to be honest with you, if I can't get the top 2, I don't want the bottom 2. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if I couldn't get Casario, who did that dynasty over at with Bill Belichick, or I can't get, you know, that guy from Chiefs, then I don't want the bottom 2 because they trash. You know, and you know, we dragging it, and then I'm like, this guy, you know this guy, McDonald, who he drafted, Gabbert.
Wait, a guy who drafted Gabbert?
Yeah, he drafted Gabbert.
Wait.
For
Did you say McDonough?
Jaguars.
Wait, are you talking about McDonough over in Arizona?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Hey, McDonough was with Jacksonville at one time? You really did some research on this. Okay, see that's although he was like a top 10 quarterback coming out of Mizzou with that year, but still you need to be able to see ahead. So yeah.
Yeah. But and then about Lynch now, right? I'm like, okay, I listened all day. What everybody had to say. I listened to all the tweets and everything. Ain't nobody said nothing bad about Lynch. He got that respect factor around the league. You might not like it, but you ain't gonna say nothing bad about it.
True.
You know what I'm saying? So
True.
Now, so you know, I listened to you know, Kyle Hurd. He was like, oh, it's surprising. That's all they had to say. You know, when we hired Chip Kelly, we was getting slammed by all these media people. You get what I'm saying? And we get Lynch. It's surprising because, you know, nobody had the upper hand on it.
Yeah.
But then they don't have nothing bad to say because this guy respected. Like, you're going to look at his face. He see all these media guys, he know them. He know all these guys. So they can't say nothing bad about it. All they can do is just sit back and watch.
Yep. I like that. No negativity.
Yeah, and I feel that York, with this pick, he kind of cleaned our face, right? Because our face was dirty for a while. Now it's like, okay, we made this pick. Now everybody's gonna sit back. They're not gonna have something bad to say. So now a player can come back and read the media and be like, you know what, I want to be with the 49ers because this was going on over there. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So now it's like a rebirth, pretty much. And then we got two guys that feel that they're gonna have to show everybody more than they can tell everybody.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? And I like that.
Respectability. Needed that for a long time. 2 years went by and we've been looking like the dogs.
That, man.
Loving it. Great points.
Look, everybody, we off of winning teams, we getting help from winning teams. And I feel that, I was talking to a few people and I feel like some teams and some other people are in cahoots to keep us down because once we up, it's hard to take us down.
That's true.
You get what I'm saying? We went down because it was internal, right? Because a lot of people couldn't stop it because we was already on the rise. Now they're trying to keep us down because we're a blue chip team who wouldn't want to do nothing for the 49ers. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I think all these people who was backing off, they got phone calls for some secret person, man. And that's how I feel.
Especially in Green Bay. I believe it. I really do. So, Amos, gotta go, man. We got a lot of people who got something they want to say. I appreciate it, man. Let me talk to you later, okay?
Hey.
All right, Amos.
All right.
Have a great night, man.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to Rich. Is that SoCal, Rich? Rich.
What's going on, Ronbo?
Rich, everything's going on right. It's going on right. Telling you, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm right here building my shop for the next Lombardi trophy. I got to put in the man cave.
I hear those tools working too.
We are close. We are close.
I'm telling you, right. Now the fun really begins, Rich. The personnel flip. And did you hear that suggestion just moments ago? I said there's going to be a shocking trade or deal coming up soon. Trez pointed out.
Yeah, I think so.
Eric? Can you imagine Eric Reed getting traded?
Yeah, man, is he getting traded?
No, but
getting traded,
there's going to be a shocking deal. They can move Jimmy Ward into Eric Reed's spot. Pick up one of those killer safeties in the draft, or go ahead, let Tart hang back there with him. I'm telling you, man, there's all kind of options. Eric Reed would bring you something special, too. He'd either bring you a high draft pick or another blue chip player. And that's an interesting scenario.
If we can get some draft picks for him, that'd be nice, man. Maybe get that. I was watching that kid from Con that Trez was talking about, woo, that 6'4".
Yeah, the 6'4" kid. I was watching too.
Special.
He's huge,
special, man,
and quick. I meant to tell Trez about that. You're right.
Quick.
Whoa.
Yeah, so if we can get rid of Reed, maybe pick him up, and maybe Taco from the defensive end from Michigan.
Yeah.
I don't know why the boy's name's Taco, but yeah, the defensive end from Michigan.
Yeah. Man,
yeah, but that'd be nice, man. Later on, that'd be great.
Yeah, he's defensive end. It sounds like you're moving to a 4-3, Rich. Are you moving to the 4-3? You stay with the 3-4?
No. Yeah, well, I think we need a backup for our first round draft pick. We're gonna get either Garrett or Allen, but I don't want to really move to a 4-3, man.
Yeah.
We got to keep. I'm a 3-4. I like the 3-4. A lot of people don't like it, but I like the 3-4.
And it's just a base defense anyway.
Lynch played in the 3-4, so. Hopefully we'll keep it that way, but we'll see.
Now Garrett, Garrett plays for the 4-3 too, but you know what? He plays on the outside, so he can move. He's got the speed to come off that edge.
Yeah, he can move around.
Yeah, he's quick.
Oh yeah, and then with Lynch there, he's gonna make him move around, whether they like it or not.
Yeah, and he may boost Lynch's play too, because Lynch he cannot want to get outplayed, and Garrett will do that if he's out there half stepping. So I like that idea.
Oh yeah, most definitely. And then did you hear about Lynch already making executive calls down to Denver to pick up Adam Peters?
Is that? I can't wait to get back on. What? Oh my goodness.
Yeah, Mr. Lynch, for director of personnel.
Boy, he ain't wasting no time.
Adam Peters from Denver. He's going in for an interview.
Oh yeah. Wait a minute. Is his last name Peters? I just had that guy in. Yeah, Elway's already. Yeah, no, I know what you're talking about. Oh yeah, his last name is Peters. Yeah.
He's already making moves, and I'm kind of scared that Kyle's over here saying, "Damn, he's taking all my picks. I gotta get the Super Bowl over and done with."
I can't wait, man. But you know what? Kyle's gonna come in. Kyle's probably. I bet he's communicating with the whole time. I understand these rules and everything, but they lie.
Right.
You gonna bug my? You gonna tap my phone? Get out of here with that. They talk.
No, but I think they made I heard a couple reporters make a comment that apparently, they were going through the interview process, and they got to the point where Kyle just said, "You know what? Let me bring somebody in. I'm done. I'm done with this. I'm done flying over here interviewing these people blocking us." And he called up Lynch because, for you to get a 6-year deal, he had to. He had no choice just to get him over there.
Actually, you know what? The story I got is it was actually Lynch who was aggressive enough. First, he went over to Jed's house, Thursday night. He was hanging out with him. And then he got on the phone with Kyle. Apparently, maybe him and Kyle had a conversation before.
Oh, okay. Maybe.
And then that's when that turned to gold. So, yeah, that's an interesting story.
Yeah. No, but again, like Trey says, now we have people that want to be there.
Exactly.
And want to change the culture.
Yes.
And want to put us in the right direction. So, man, this is exciting times. I couldn't even focus on the draft right now. I was just so happy we got a GM in there. Yeah. And we're starting to move in the right direction here. So after the Super Bowl, then we're going to start seeing what we're going to do on offense and defense.
The excitement begins after Super Bowl Sunday. And don't let the Falcons win. Mm-hmm. Now we're talking about you got the Super Bowl winning mind, Lynch, possibly Peters, Dominik. That front office is going to be jumping, Rich. Jump in!
Yeah, hell yeah, it's exciting, man. It's exciting. I may have to build 3 shelves.
You may have to, Rich. Rich, we got to move on, Rich. I got a lot of people want to say something here.
Right.
Rich, thanks for calling, man. We talk to you later.
Sure.
Norm.
You take it easy.
You too, Rich. Right. Norm.
Yo.
Storm and Norm. What's up, Norm?
Man. Look. Everybody didn't say what I wanted to say, though.
Norm, I know you, Norm. One thing about the Norm mind, it goes on into infinity. And I know that creativity you got something you want to say.
Man, look here. I just said that I was watching how much people talk about how much respect John Lynch got. That's all you see that's all I hear right now is this man is on the spotlight right now, man.
I know.
This man is on the spotlight for being a general manager of the 49ers, fam. This man is on the spotlight. And what that tells me is that it's just like I said before, man. It ain't going to be no, oh, man, Chip Kelly's on the Niners. Let's see what Cleveland is doing over here.
Yeah.
Let's see what – no, they're going to be ready. But one thing is, Trent Baalke was, I don't know what the hell his problem is. That ain't gonna happen no more. You know what I'm saying? Whoever come up in there, we finna hit them hard though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be some hard hitters up in there.
Ooh,
and DJ Swearinger is what I'm talking about. And John Lynch.
That draft is gonna be crazy, Norm. I mean, Norm, try to imagine now. You got one of the best offensive minds as versus one of the most defensive people in the world. How is that draft going to look? Norm, it'll be hard to see a bad player coming out of this year's draft. It will be inexcusable.
I mean, you might. We got a GM and a coach now. This organization might be the squad that creates players, that makes good players. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got people in there that be like, oh, they got big names this, big names that. But sometimes people have big names because their skill sets fit those systems, and they were in good. They were in easy ass divisions.
I call them
loose
Sabanites,
whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
No, this squad right here looks like they gonna make good players. Like, make players like they gonna shine in other places. Type shit. Like, this is what I'm talking about.
Norm,
this is what I'm talking about right here.
Question that, Norm. When's the last organization that when you came from that team, you usually kicked ass on the next team? That's a very big virtue. A team that creates killers and monsters, and if they leave, they usually make other teams light up as well. I'm trying to think of an organization. Right. Is that the Steelers? Cowboys?
No, the Steelers,
it was
the Patriots,
us.
The Steelers. Pastries, them boys, and then there's only a few squads that do that. You know
that's what I'm saying.
Don't do that.
That's a prestigious thing, exactly. Yeah, look, see, the Hawks are another story.
But no, you talk about like teams, like I'm talking about teams that make players, like the Patriots made Julian Edelman, like he became the man he is because of Belichick and them.
Because nobody knew about him.
Players on a team that. We probably look like Quentin Patton, like, oh, this fool, man, what's wrong with this guy? But if he stays on the squad, that's because John Lynch and Mike Shanahan know that he could be a star-studded player if he just pull his ostrich head out the water. He'll be all right.
Wouldn't that be amazing? I like that. They hold on to Patton against everybody else's wishes, and they turn him into an absolute offensive machine next year. And then we could blame all the coaches. Wouldn't that be special?
Right.
I had thought of that.
I mean, and our division is going to get whooped up. I already said that last night. Our division is going to get whooped up. Like, now you're going to have offense. You have a smash mouth offense, and then you're going to have a defense. Now, mind you, it may not happen overnight, though. You might have one season where you just spark, but I'm telling you, next 2 or 3 years, man.
Oh yeah.
Next 2 or 3 years, man. We talking about playoff. We might be looking like the Patriots in the NFC West, man.
Yeah. Ahmad Brooks said that team will be in the Super Bowl in 3 years.
Just guaranteed division titles for about 6-7 years.
Yeah, because you're developing a culture, a winning culture that keeps on bringing in, keeps on developing. You're right.
Mm-hmm.
And the defense.
Not only that, but you got a boy that's like he's dedicated. That's what I like, man. Somebody who's dedicated to making players great, like especially like this defense guy. Like, I'm tell you something, man. You can have Kaepernick on the team and have a smash mouth defense.
Mm-hmm.
If we had the offense that we had last season with a smash mouth defense, this team would make the playoffs.
Last year even. Yeah. Because Kelly's offense had people open all the time. Normal out of time.
Yeah.
Out of time. No, let me see you. Let me see you tomorrow, man.
All right, fam. Y'all have a good one, y'all.
All right,
Niners all day.
All right. So like Tyler's gonna tell us about his cereal and things like that. Come on in, Tyler.
Hey.
Tyler, you heard about the new cereal out though, haven't you? It's called the 49ers. You pour it out, all you see is a bunch of little logos.
I don't live in the Bay Area, so I don't know.
We're going to send Tyler a box
of
49ers.
I might try to order some online. I don't know.
Tyler, what do you think? Tyler, are you appreciating this? Are you what's happening here lately? I mean, that's a lot of stuff happening in one 24-hour period, man. What are you thinking?
Yeah, I want to take this time to ask you, scale of 1 to 10, how much you'd like the hire of John John Lynch.
12.
12.
I'm loving it. He brings a lot. Tyler, let me put it to you this way. He brings a lot of things beyond just himself. Lynch brings a persona that is going to make San Francisco oh so respectable again. And I'm just glad he came in and says, I'm not, he kept it a secret. He didn't go around telling everybody because he would have got, even though he doesn't have experience, he would have got a lot of people calling him over for interviews, but it didn't happen. He had his team picked out. He found us, Tyler. Yeah.
He knew he wanted to be in San Francisco. That's what I like about him.
Same here.
Yeah, and did you hear Shanahan's interview?
Shannon, no. Has he aired an interview?
You have the NFL mobile app?
Yeah.
Make sure you go to the 49ers section. It's got an interview with Kyle Shanahan. I think it was Mike Silver or something that interviewed him. He said it's not wait, hold on. I'm gonna pull it up real quick.
Okay,
Shanahan had said.
Be real quick, right? Because this is something we may not be able to wait for this. You might want to bring this tomorrow.
It's right here. It's right here.
Okay, can you remember anything he said?
It's not. Shanahan said that nothing is set in stone yet. And he said because it's not allowed to be, because he said he had a great time talking with all the GM candidates and Jed York this past weekend. And he's looking forward to talk to them after the game.
Yeah.
And he's a real classy guy. He sounded like he's ready to get some work done.
Yeah. And it sounds like that interview was done before the last developments. If he said, I've talked to all the GMs and this and that, now he's talking prior to this yesterday. So that's about a 2 or 3 day old interview. So it's moot, Tyler. Nothing's set in stone, but like he says, I can't set anything in stone because we're not through yet. So it's okay.
Yeah, it's just gonna be a real good look on the team as a whole, because after everything that's happened this past year, the record, this protest, all of that stuff is just not a good look on the team.
Yeah.
But if we just wipe it clean, get rid of Kaepernick, get a new quarterback, it's just gonna be a lot better look on the team. They're going to be more likable and get back to winning.
You think those stands will fill up again with more red shirts instead of the opposition?
Apparently Larry Fitzgerald and Carson Palmer haven't committed to going back to the Cardinals. So maybe the Cardinals ride it out with Stanton this year, and then next year they draft Lamar Jackson. That's what I think is going to happen to them.
Who, the 49ers or the Cardinals?
Cardinals. I think that's what's going to happen to them.
You think they go for Lamar Jackson? Lamar Jackson, you're going to have to you're going to have to trade up. If you don't come in, if you're not the Cleveland Browns next year, you have no shot.
No, the Cardinals are going to suck. They're going to go 5-11.
They're going to suck that bad?
Book it.
There you go. Tyler has spoken. Tyler, we're out of time. Let me come on back tomorrow. We'll talk more about this. I want to hear more about your theory as to how the Cardinals are going to get Lamar Jackson. All right. Tyler, have a great night.
Okay. I just want to say, I see us going anywhere from 7-9 to 12-4, anywhere in that area.
I like that. All right, and that's always okay. All right, Tyler, have a good night. 559 area code Fresno, California. Hello.
What's up, Ronbo? How you doing?
Hey, I'm all right. Who is that?
This is Misael. I'm from Fresno, California.
What'd you say your name is?
Misael.
Misael. Hey, Misael.
Yeah, Misael.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Misael, what's up? What are you thinking here, man?
Well, first of all, the whole GM, John Lynch and stuff, I'm open-minded to that. I think it can work. Things look like they're getting brighter, like you said. Let's throw the shades back on, right?
Yes. Dude, I like that thought, man. I'm telling you right now. We deserve this, too.
Mainly, what I'm thinking here is, you could see political issues have gone very involved with our QB situation. But as an outsider, not being an analyst or anything special, I could see that the QB situation is thin in the whole NFL right now.
Yes,
your
true.
thoughts on that, and also your thoughts on passer ratings from touchdown to interception ratio and Kaepernick's performance this season.
And it's funny because Kaepernick ranks as number 2 or 3 in that category. It's one of those things where if you isolate one stat or 2 stats or 3 stats, a lot of quarterbacks are going to rank high. The overall picture is a thing. The reason I worry about what they're going to do with Cap is because the fact is, if they're going to change everything, and I wouldn't put it a worry thing, but for Cap, I think I worry for him because if he had any inclination to come back to San Francisco, it may be a little difficult for the fact that they're going to change everything. The culture has to change. That means everything about that culture has to change. And a lot of the players that are there, even beyond Cap, are probably going to be gone because they're going to want an entire overhaul. So that makes it a little difficult, especially for a profile as big as Kaepernick is on the team. He was like the face of the team, other than, So, I mean, NaVorro Bowman, yes, but not as much as Cap.
Yeah, so it's almost likely he should kind of be out. But my thing is, like, should we trade in, basically sell out our season for like a Kirk Cousins or something that's been a veteran quarterback that's been in positions to take his team a little bit further than he has been, and he's kind of been a choke artist
and failed.
Kind of been good on rating and stats and stuff, and got where he needed to be. But the way I see that is kind of like not working out neither.
Yeah, QBR of 71.7.
Draft wise as well is kind of like iffy. It's I don't know. The QB situation is a little bit of a mess, but as far as our coaching and GM and everything's looking great, I think, from there.
Yeah. And Miss Al, we are in lockstep as far as the quarterback situation, man. It's worrying me to death. I can't imagine what they're going to do about the quarterback situation. But we're talking about between Lynch and as well as Shanahan, they're going to come up with names, and we're going to be saying things like, oh, him? Oh, they're going to get him? I got a feeling that these people are going to come out of nowhere. There's been some names floating around, some guys that are playing backup roles on some teams that are kind of young. Those are the guys, you might see Hundley all of a sudden come into the picture. There's a couple other teams where there's these guys that have come out where they won't cost a team a first-round draft pick. You can get some of those guys for third-round draft picks if you just make the deal with, of course, the GM of the respective teams, right? You don't have to give away the farm like Belichick is asking for, and Washington, who's way out of line, because Cousins is not worth any 2 first-round draft picks. If they insist on franchise tagging him, then you just go ahead and you take the horn because you asked for the bull. So it's not gonna happen.
Yeah, it's looking good as far as having John Lynch in. I think he's kind of going to be the defensive mind out there.
Yeah.
Maybe surround Eric Reed with some real help back there with a real good veteran safety, and maybe we can free agency, type buy a defense for us.
Yeah.
And maybe draft a couple receivers and get stout right there on our O-line.
The receivers are first and foremost. And these are all everyone's got their personal opinion about what fixes the offense. I just thought our wide receiver core, beyond Jeremy McCurdy, we're just really strange. So that's. Man,
I mean, maybe we could use a Curley and maybe draft like a Mike Williams. Maybe be a good candidate there for us. But there's just been some extensions and decisions that have been kind of like, come on, guys, let's put our money elsewhere. Let's get where we need to be and quit playing around here.
Yes, exactly. I so agree. But can you imagine Mike Williams? You grab him with the number 2 pick, and in the second round, the 49ers pick up Corey Davis. Oh my God, Davis on one side, Williams on the other. What defense? There's nothing a defense can do. They'll just abuse them all game long, and you got Curley open all the time. Even if you keep Vance McDonald in the middle as a tight end, he's going to get that big moose rumbling down the field. Oh, it would be a circus.
Curley would fall right into being like a minor Julian Edelman.
Easily.
Always open.
Always.
Little dump-off plays that'll turn into 25-yard catch and runs.
Easy.
And just major rack yards on all those plays. We'll open up our backfield also. Maybe get some dump-offs to Hyde. Maybe get that going now.
Yeah.
It could really work out here.
It could get nuts, man. But Mr. Al, man, call us back, man. I love your conversation, man. Call us on Red and Gold Radio, too. You got the app?
Yeah, I got the app, man. I picked it up right now. I just wanted to get in. I was watching you live, and I was like, man, I got to get up in this.
There you go. We do this Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. This is special just because we got a new guy I want to talk to everybody about. But yeah, all right. Appreciate your call, man. Let me Fresno, California. Let me talk to you later, okay?
Yeah, I'll get with you, man. Thank you, and have a good one. Thanks for having me.
You too. Thank you. Let's go to Tony. Tony. Where you at, Tone? Come on in, Tony.
Yo.
Tony, man, what's going on with you, man? I mean, are you loving what's going on here? Because I'm laughing because there are a few critics amongst 49er fans. You're not going to find any in the media, except, we haven't heard anything. What's the ESPN analyst that was also looking to be a GM?
Riddick.
We've not heard from the Riddick man. There's been a lot of guys talking, but not Riddick. I gotta go check him out and see what he thinks about this. But anyway, what are you thinking? Is this a good thing or a bad thing with you?
Well, right now I don't know.
That's a safe answer.
I think everybody's waiting to see, and I'm gonna give him a chance. Now, personally, this is just what I feel personally.
Okay.
I don't like it, and I don't like it because he has no front office experience.
Yeah.
I think there were clearly better candidates, but only at face value. I mean, like I said, we don't know what he's going to do. So, I mean, there's a chance he could be the next John Elway, and Trez already brought it up. And there's also a chance he could be the next Matt Millen. And Matt Millen destroyed that team, dude. Like, that roster was, oh my God. Matt Millen got Mariucci fired. A lot of people don't remember this, but Mariucci was with the Lions for, I'm not sure if it was after or before the Niners, but Mariucci got fired because that roster was just garbage.
It had to be after, though. Now think about it.
I don't know. But, everybody seems to be very excited about him. So I'm not going to...
You're not going to be Debbie Downer. It's too late, Tony. You're already doing the DD thing, man. Listen, I tell you what. He's also understanding they've got other people going to bring in with him so he can get through that initiation period of being a front office person. Guys like Dominik. And also there's a few other guys. You've got your favorite guy, Parag, in there showing him how to go about being an office person. There you go.
Just to clear that up real quick, I'm not like a super Parag Marate fan. I mean, he does some shady stuff in the background. Don't get me wrong. Like, he's a businessman, and sometimes business is business. But
yeah,
I think the most interesting thing to me was people were bringing up the people he's going to bring here, and I completely neglected the idea that it's not just going to be a general manager.
Yeah.
We have people that are going to be out in the scouting department, in quality control. Every other little part of a thing that goes into running a franchise. So I am really curious, and it's gonna be interesting. Now, regarding why I think all this happened, that they went with Lynch, and I think somebody brought it up not so long ago, but I just think Shanahan wanted more power, and I think Peyton, Wolf, Gutekunst.
Yeah.
I just, something tells me that they weren't really willing to part ways with that much power. They wanted it to be like a 50-50 thing, and I kind of don't blame them. And this seems like kind of like a move where possibly Shanahan just wanted somebody that as a yes man. But
okay, Tony, I just want to bring to your attention though, he's going to have full control of the roster with strong influence from Kyle Shanahan. So yeah,
that is interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know. This could be a great situation. If he's worked with Elway, and Elway seems to have done a very good job in Denver very recently. And I think that we could have something here. To be honest, even if he's just an average GM, I don't care. Because, I think most importantly what we need more than anything right now is we need continuity, and we need people that are willing to work together and to say, hey, I didn't do this right. Can you help me out? It's like, yeah, all right, come over here. I'm going to help you out, and this is what we need to do better next time. Not, oh, I didn't mess up. No, it's all your fault. No, it's your fault. And then, you have tons of infighting, and it's just all bad.
Yeah.
And then you have an owner that panics and says, fuck it, hit the button, and just blows everything up. So I think we have that now. At least, if anything, I think we have continuity now, and I think that's important.
And that's going to take us over there. Tony, that's all the time we got. And as usual, love your input, man. We'll be back tomorrow. There you go. Tony, taking the cautious.
Absolutely,
man. All right, bro. Tony taking the cautious. All right, you too. Tony taking the cautious outlook on this. Don't get overly excited. He's a sort of calm guy. I think he drinks decaffeinated coffee and that type of thing. So Tony get too excited about things. He will, though. Coming up in a few months when the 49ers start getting these people in there. And I'm in the draft and free agency, man. We're going to be ecstatic about here. It's going to be time to take some kind of medication to calm down. Who's that guy? Bandy. Hello, Bandy.
What's up, Ronbo?
Yeah, how you doing, man?
On my second cup of coffee. I'm good.
Man, give me your assessment of what's going on here, man. Is this a good thing or a bad thing?
I mean, it's surprising because he has no experience, which is true. I get all that. Mm-hmm. But they're not looking deep enough into this.
As far as what?
I mean, this is Mike Shanahan getting a guy that could be the face of the franchise for the Niners. Mm-hmm. And Mike could be behind the scenes. And he's buddies with Lynch. And he could, help his son out.
And by the way, do you have a problem with that? Because I don't see any issue with that. And Kyle has already promised everybody he's not bringing his dad in on the organization. But like you say, his dad has his little extensions.
Well, ask people this: do people have a problem with the Warriors and Jerry West?
Yeah. Well,
they had a problem when Jerry West stepped in and said, no, let's keep Curry. Let's trade. Who was the guy they traded at the time?
I know. Monte Ellis.
Remember all the fans, all the media, Tim Kawakami, the Cones. They said, Monte Ellis. And Jerry West stepped in and said, no, you got to keep Curry. I know about his ankle. We'll get that, in shape. We'll keep him. When they were going to trade
Jerry West
Thompson,
man, that dude is
for Kevin Love.
Yeah,
West stepped in too. You need that mature voice, and that's what Shanahan's going to to bring us behind the scenes.
And that incredible
he probably doesn't want to do it every day.
Yeah,
he probably wants to see his kid succeed.
And he'll know which buttons to push.
Yeah, and we did it. We had Dwight Clark years ago in a similar role to Lynch when we won the Super Bowl in '94.
Yeah.
So he's the face of the franchise. He could talk. Trent was fucking useless.
No, he really was.
And everyone acts like this job is that hard. It's not 1982 or 79.
Jesus.
Where you don't have the information. I mean, we could watch the Gruden quarterback show last year, and we knew that Dak Prescott and Wentz were pretty good just watching that show. I mean, the information's out there. And all the other YouTube stuff and everything else, right?
So how did Trent make that mistake?
Our general manager didn't do anything.
Yeah.
He drafted more injured. Every year he drafted an injured guy. If Lynch doesn't draft an injured guy for 6 years in a row, he's going to be ahead of the game.
And win the hearts of every 49er fan on the planet.
That's how I see it. Yeah, I mean, and Gamble, hopefully I hear these other guys. I mean, Gamble seems like a good, loyal guy. I think you kind of want someone in there for this draft at least that's going to be a loyalist. And he seems like a good number two. You want those kind of guys in your company that aren't trying to be GM and get hired off every year.
Yeah, but it looks like Dominik is moving into the picture, though. I don't know where Gamble would fit in. I wonder if somebody's getting fired or laid out. I don't really know. But these names
keep Raffman around. I hope Raffman sticks as running backs coach.
Ooh, yeah.
And then I was looking at either Lovie Smith or Rasheed Morris as DC, because both of those guys have Lynch ties because they were both in Tampa.
You just got on Trez's good list down there. Right? As soon as you said Lovie Smith, you got on Trez's good list.
What's that?
As soon as you said Lovie Smith, you got on Trez's good list. He wants Lovie Smith as our DC as well.
And what about who's the DC? Who's the linebacker coach in Atlanta? Ulbrich, our old linebacker.
Oh yeah, that would be
Ulbrich. Yeah.
Yeah.
But all I know is Eric Reed. He better shape his ass up now because he's got a safety watching him. He knows.
Yeah, I know.
He knows if he's going to be good or not.
Yeah. Could you imagine? I mean, Lynch shouldn't be down on the field doing that, but it'd be funny if Lynch is down on the field watching Eric.
No, but he could evaluate that position better than anybody. I mean,
I know.
Too. I mean, both of those guys need to step it up now. Once you have a guy that plays that position and all of that secondary and defense, it's going to be great because we're going to have a super offensive mind as our head coach and a really good defensive guy.
As a GM,
studies film, smart Stanford guy. I mean,
does it get any better than that?
Good with the media. I mean, I think it's a win-win. I'm not worried about it. Especially, I think, like I said, I think Shanahan Sr. is just behind the scenes.
And you could be right.
Helping this thing go.
Bandy.
Who knows? Maybe they'll name him as something later on. But
it's sort of one of those.
It's kind of obvious.
Yeah. Bandy, out of time, and appreciate you calling in, bro. See you tomorrow night if you got some time, okay?
Yep, I'm excited.
All right, bro.
We have good news for a change.
I know, for a change. Ray. Hello, Ray.
What's going on, Ronbo?
Oh, Ray, all kind of good things, man. I'm just, celebration's already underway. We didn't even start yet, Ray. The party's already started.
Yeah.
You just know when you got something good, man. It's like looking at that new car before you go get in it. You know that car is going to run like a top. Man, you know it's going to be comfortable. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think?
Definitely a good time, going on as far as was a surprising hire, but I like the hire because, you're getting a person that's well-respected, knowledgeable, has been in and out of the NFL as far as an analysis, being in meeting with the personnel of the team, so he knows the players, and just overall being a winner. So that's definitely something that is good, like an infusion. It kind of reminds me of the Jim Harbaugh hiring. I don't know if anybody said that, how like the base got excited. It seems like the base, not discounting Shanahan, but it seems like the base is really excited over John Lynch.
Oh, and because the combination of the two makes it even better. It's like nitro and glycerin. Because if Lynch wins, because if Shanahan wins the Super Bowl, people are going to lose their mind. Thinking about this combination.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. I'm just more or less so interested in to see now, with it going forward, of course. I believe Lynch is going to, looking at the Peters guy from Denver, Dominik, with ESPN, I know he's going to surround himself with people. I'm not even worried about that. And to the haters that's saying Matt Millen, first of all, the 49ers are not the Detroit Lions. You can bash Jed York what you want. The 49ers was just in the Super Bowl 2012. Detroit Lions have not been in the Super Bowl in my lifetime. They had Bobby Ross and Mariucci. So Wayne Fonts, like that. Let's cut that. That's just media hate. Like to discount John Lynch and that man is, is disrespectful. I'm not going to say Elway because I actually feel like the combination could be better than even Elway. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like the combination, like you said, defense, offense, Nitro Glycerin, it just seems like it's appropriate in the right time with the number 2 pick, $100 million of cap room, and the division getting weak with the Cardinals, Fitzgerald, Palmer contemplating, the Seahawks virtually winning because of the division isn't strong, the Rams starting all over. It just seems like it's a good time, like I said, for the 49ers to restart, which if you look at the average over the last, I've been a 49er fan since 79, so since 1980, we average on a 9-year average a Super Bowl appearance.
I know about that number. I've been looking at it, and I've been saying, okay, let's not buck the trend. It's time to come back around. We got to do it.
Right. Right. So it's just all at the, at the perfect time. But like I said, I'm just now that we know, I feel like, give kudos to the Jed York because he kept the thing under wraps, a secret. He really showed me that he really wants to do it right and start over, giving these guys a 6-year deal. I mean, you got to give Jed some props too. So, I'm just like I said, I'm ready to see what the defense is, what type of scheme they're going to run, and then free agency. What are they going to do with this cap? With Lynch seeing these players day in and day out, analyzing the games and going over film and review, That's going to interest me March, and then leading up into the draft, what do you do with that number 2 pick? Do you trade back? And I'm still with you, Corey Davis. That's the guy that I want on the out.
Yeah.
And I still say trade that pick to jump. You know, if it could be Tennessee 5-16, that would be the perfect scenario with the combination of, you know, free agency. I really feel like the team can turn around in an instant. Like I said, like Harbaugh came and we just jumped so fast that it just took the whole NFL by storm. I really do feel like that can happen.
Yeah, and I agree. You know, we had a killer roster. Actually, it should have done better than it did before Harbaugh got there. So this roster may be a little more work, but you know, now you got guys like Lynch in place. Now those free agents can make that happen. It could have, with as much money as they got, they can make things happen overnight. So yeah, I'm not.
Right.
I ain't about to say no 3 and 4 or 5 wins like some people insist on. Still talking, still trying to give me 6 and 7 wins. Come on, man. They can all listen. They can't do no better than Jimmy Tom Sula. Oh no. So yeah, so I'm loving it.
Yeah, we got rid of the snake.
Yeah.
Trent Baalke was the snake. That was the culprit in all of it. He
was.
He took advantage of Jed. You know, Jed really had trusted in him, but I really feel like Jed said this time, me and Parag, we gonna step back. We gonna let Shanahan and Lynch handle this thing. Keys is yours. New stadium. Number 2 pick. $100 million. Let's rock and roll.
Yeah.
It's gonna take time. We're gonna put that out there. But we also feel like if we roll the dice right, like CeeLo, we're gonna hit that 4, 5, 6.
Got it. Ray, appreciate it, man. I got to move on. We got a few more people trying to get in here tonight. And boy, I tell you what, I agree with everything you said, too. So, yeah. Talk to you tomorrow, okay?
All right, Ronbo.
All right, Ray. Have a good night.
Later.
Let me go to area code 209. You're in Modesto, California. Hello. Area code 209. Come on in, Modesto. Hello. Modesto. Hello, Modesto. Anyway, Modesto's. Yeah, there you are. Hello. Hey, what is your name?
Samuel.
Samuel. Hi, Samuel. Samuel, man, are you enjoying the 49ers now more than you were a few minutes ago? Or maybe even 2 days ago?
Yep, all this news got me hyped, bro. I have a good feeling about Lynch.
Tell you, man, he brings it. He brings it. What are some of the first things you're expecting him to do?
First thing in my mind would be to first off clear off the roster, all the players. Well, the junk basically, all the players we don't need.
Hey, Sammy, who are you thinking about as far as who's junk? I love this opinion, man. Who's on that roster that you would put in the category of junk? The first guy when you come in there, if you're Lynch, who's the first guy you're getting rid of? It's kind of unanimous, but let me see what he says. Who?
Nick Bellore.
Nick Bellore. I forgot about Nick Bellore. Nick Bellore. Okay, Nick Bellore. 1 vote for Nick. We got a Quentin Patton vote today. Nick Bellore, and also we've got Eric Reed will be traded as the shocker of the year. So there you go. I forgot Ellington. Yeah, Ellington as well. So, but go ahead. What else?
I'd say probably Garrett Selleck, you know. I think we draft the tight end. And have Lance McDonald as a solid backup.
Yeah. There you go. Or 2 tight end sets are okay too. So, yeah, I like that. All right. Hey, what else you got going?
Antoine Bethea. Yeah. In my opinion, that guy's got to go.
In everybody's opinion. Agreed. All right. And now you're excited. Now you got a great defensive mind, and then you got a great offensive mind. They should be able to get things going. So we can look forward to that.
Yeah, I really like that. They were able to pair an offensive mind and a great defensive mind.
Yeah. Are we going to the Super Bowl next year?
Nah, probably not. I'm at least hoping we could go 8-8 or
I know.
7-9.
Yeah. 8-8, 7-9. It'd be nice to get a 9-7 on your first year. If we can go above 500, man. Oh, man. That means we know exactly what we need going into 2018. They can go get it and contend from 2018 on. No doubt about it. Because whoever the quarterback is, or whoever rookie it is, he should be developed by about 1.5 years, 2 years. So, yeah. All right. All right. Tell you what, hey, got to go. Listen, Bill. No, I mean, Samuel. Just Samuel. Let me say goodbye to you, and let's see you tomorrow, man. If you got time, okay?
All right. Have a good night, Ronbo.
You too. Thanks, man. I go to Bill.
What's up, Ronbo?
Yeah.
What's up, Ronbo?
You know what's up, man. You ask me what time it is. It's John Lynch time.
Hopefully a good Super Bowl run, my friend. But I have a question. We need to ask ourselves, whoever be the best candidate for Kaepernick to go, where do you think he's going to go? Because he is going to go. Because I told you, if we got a GM that was an American-made man, he would have to go. We got Lynch. He loves America. I think this guy served in the military as well. I think he served in the military. I think this is a guy that was in the military.
So what do you say? Was Trent Baalke un-American?
Yeah, he was un-American and un-49er. He was anti-49er. He had to be. He was stupid. Or he ain't dumb. I think he was anti-49er.
Yeah.
Well, he's trying to kill the team.
Well, he's out of here no matter what.
I think he'll end up in a weird spot. Anyway, I'm thinking that we should trade him to Cleveland.
Oh, come on now. You don't want to do it. You don't want to send anybody to Cleveland, Bill.
Send him to Cleveland so we can get Deshaun Watson, because that's not Deshaun Watson's going to Cleveland.
Oh, that's just
send
mean,
him to
though.
Cleveland, because that's every quarterback's dream. We don't need to do that to Deshaun Watson. Deshaun Watson deserves a better team than the Browns.
Hey, but Cap's got to go to Cleveland?
Cap had his chance. Cap had his chance, bro. He wants to take knees. He wants to be politically correct.
Yeah.
He wants to make his money. Go to Cleveland.
Okay.
They love that show. That's where you go. That's where the spotlight is.
You know,
I forgot that one quarterback's name that went to the Browns a while back, and he had that weird-looking hairdo, and he was very popular. But he sucked really bad.
Yeah, Bill, that's a new one. Instead of telling people, you go to hell, you go to Cleveland.
Yeah, because you wouldn't take me, you would have disrespected America.
Oh.
You could go to Cleveland, you could enjoy the Browns, and we'll take Deshaun Watson, and I'm sure there'll be some good free agents, Jake Coker, a few others. And besides, if not, he could end up in Denver.
Yeah.
Which, that's being too good to him. Because, to be honest, he's disrespected the Niners, he disrespected the fan base, he disrespected America. Send him to the Cleveland Browns. Let him have a dreadful career.
Oh, God.
And maybe he might grow up, or maybe he might leave Cleveland and we cut him somewhere else.
Bill, wait. Remember last year? Kaepernick was your favorite quarterback. I don't understand this 360. Now all of a sudden you're sending him to Cleveland.
He disappointed Chip. He had an opportunity, a great opportunity. It was a perfect opportunity for him. Yeah, if he ends up coming back, it's because he agrees to not take a knee. He agrees to shut his mouth, play football, and win games. Or if he wants to take knees and be politically correct and not win no games for us, go to Cleveland. It's the perfect place for you.
Well, there you
We're
go.
trying to win Super Bowls. We're not trying to be, politically correct and be making spotlights on ourselves and not worry about winning Super Bowls. I want Super Bowl victories.
Well, I do too. I definitely, it's so much more fun going through the wintertime months and doing good things. And everybody's all excited. The fan base has got more than the opposing fans sitting out of Levi's. I agree with that for sure. God.
Take your political correctness off the field. Don't put it on the field.
Yeah, he's gonna have a lot. Cap's gonna have a lot of problem with that. No matter, there's not a.
So he needs the Lord to agree. He's got to agree with John Lynch. He's got to apologize to America and to the 49ers fans. He's got to apologize to Lynch now because he disrespected Lynch, because Lynch, I believe, was in the military. So, now that we got him and the Lynch and Shanahan connection I mean, he was the perfect candidate for Denver.
Yeah.
Elway wanted him, but it's the money they didn't want to pay.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So,
Okay. Yeah.
So if he could actually grow up and learn how to focus and be like he's supposed to be, he's not living to his full potential.
Yeah.
He is a good athlete, but he's not living to his full potential.
Playing.
He's living part potential.
Yeah.
And make everybody think he's bad when he's not. He wants to live to his full potential. He needs to grow up and apologize. He wants to stay on the team and win some games.
Yeah.
And live up to the potential everybody expected him to be.
Yeah. Well, Bill, I can tell your feelings are hurt because I know you were a huge Cap fan. So, you know.
Yeah, it was, but he let me down. I can't ride him no more if he's not wanting to live to his full potential. The man's got talent, and he's not using it. He's distracting himself with politics.
Yeah, well.
Which, you know, concentrate on your football game. Go to politics when you have your free time. It keeps you from getting in trouble with the law. Just don't be one of those dumb idiots that march, you know, with the movements and all that and get in trouble. And don't be burning cars down and setting things on fire. You'll be fine.
Bill, this has gotten way too political. I wanted to talk football. But listen.
I'm talking football. I'm talking football. I'm talking about Colin Kaepernick. He's the quarterback. What he's doing to distract himself of why, if he's to stay on the 49ers, what he needs to do to change. In other words, stay away from the politics.
Okay. Bill, we're out of time, though, Bill. Come on back. Let's.
But anyways, like I said, if you don't want to do that, trade him to Cleveland, get Deshaun Watson. But I think they're going with defense. I don't think they're going to really get a quarterback in that. I think they're going to go defense.
Well, you got to wait till free agency. Free agency is going to determine what they do as far as the draft, anyway. So, all right, Billy. Let me say goodbye to you.
Get Watson, but anyways, what's the best time to hit you up tomorrow?
Yeah, 7 o'clock.
When are you coming back on?
Yeah, we'll be at 7 p.m. tomorrow night, same like tonight. Only it'll be on the radio. So, okay.
On the radio again?
Yeah.
All right, you have a nice day, Ronbo.
All right, buddy. You have a good night. Hey, Bill.
All right, go Niners.
Yeah. All right, let's go to Eric. Eric.
What's up, Ronbo?
You, man. Just sit back here thinking about the days ahead of no shame. Shame is done, Eric. I got a strong feeling on this one, man. We are not going to be embarrassed next year.
I'm not. I'm ready for this shit, man.
Yeah.
I'm excited. I bet I woke up. I have the 49ers app. It said, John Lynch hired as general manager. I said, who's John Lynch?
You said the same thing I did at first, too.
Yeah, hit it on defensive mind. I said, ooh, and then we get caught trying to, we're going to be set. We're going to be set. I know we're going to Super Bowl, 3-peat. And if anybody disagree, then y'all can hate on me because I know this is my motherfucking team. We're going to Super Bowl, baby, next year.
It's Ernie's next year, Eric. Ernie's next year, Eric's got a Super Bowl. Okay, so Jack came in and said we're definitely on the way to the playoffs. I believe he said playoffs. Or did Jack say Super Bowl too? That could be
two. I said we're going to win the division.
Win the division. Jack's got the division. And now Eric says Super Bowl. Look, I tell you what, man, it's going up one stage at a time. I'm loving it.
Hey, man. Hey, you know me, Ronbo. I like my thing going all the way.
I hear you, man. I do too.
Jed York won Super Bowl. You don't want no playoff win.
Didn't he say that?
I want the same.
There you go. That's exactly what he said. We don't play for no divisions here. We don't play for championship. We play for the Super Bowl. So I says, you know, as bad as Eric, people have been talking bad about Jed for how many years? He's gotten out from under.
Hey.
Ever since what, 4 years?
Yep, for a good minute.
Yeah. So now, watch all of a sudden people start talking Jed York this and Jed York that, nothing but positives. Got a feeling if he hits a home run like it looks like he may have done. Ooh. I'm going to go on record right now saying I didn't say so many things bad about Jed. Huh?
Like Jed York, I stuck with him even though he pissed me off having all these dumbass draft picks that Tim Buck was doing.
That wasn't Jed's fault, though.
Nah, it was just him believing Trent, though. It was just I don't know what Trent was doing. He was just...
That's what was pissing people off.
Who said they want Quinn Penn out the team, man?
That was about an hour ago.
I don't care what nobody says. He's saying. Quinn Penn, great boxer. Put him on special teams.
It's QP Stan? Who was that? Somebody just said... Somebody just said, you know what? You get a good offensive coordinator and like Kyle Shanahan, he could make QP into a superstar.
He can. He got QP got the potential, man.
Yeah.
I see potential in him.
You know what? In fact, a lot of those wide receivers probably look a lot better than what we've seen. It depends on what's going on from the quarterback position. I want to see a different scheme ran. I want to see better route running from some people. But, we're going to see all of that. And if you don't cut it, you're going to say goodnight. So we'll see if QP and the rest of them, for that matter, if they cut the mustard and don't get cut. I got a feeling it's going to be rough in camp this year.
Eric, let me just say this.
I mean, I know we're going to win the division. Seattle sucks. Cardinals suck. Rams suck. We in it. Telling everybody, we're going to Super Bowl.
There you go. Eric's got to go to the Super Bowl. I like it. Eric, let me. Go ahead.
Look.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say, I think we probably gonna draft what's that dude, Trubisky or something like that.
Trubisky. I know. I have a strong feeling about that too. Why do you think that's gonna happen? I want to see if your notes compare to mine. Why do you think they draft Trubisky?
I think Kyle Shanahan can see potential in him, like being one of like a good quarterback in the league. Because Kyle Shanahan don't run no read options, none of that. He's just pocket passer. Hold on, pocket passer.
Hey.
I don't know. I don't see what's the name. Deshaun Watson going to the 49ers.
Yeah, a lot of people want that, but I don't see that either. Yeah.
And if Kyle Shanahan really needs a quarterback, I think Trubisky is probably going to be one of the best options he could get.
Yeah, and not only that, you know what? Now, our notes compare a little bit, but here's the thing I'm thinking. If Trubisky can look that good as he did this past year in one season of experience, I guess next year he'd be like running for the Heisman. If he learns that fast, I'm thinking like, I mean, they're going to think the same thing. LaFleur and also Shanahan going to think, you know what? Let's get that guy over here because I got a feeling he's a natural and his ceiling is sky high. Let's see what we can do with him. And they might do that. And that's something we'll develop him for 2 years and see what he looks like. And the thing is, you have to get him in the first round. Trubisky's not going to last the second round. I just don't think so. So they got to do it for the first pick, though. That's the only danger. So
I mean, I really want Deshaun Watson. I seen that day you told me. If I had seen any of his games, I went back on YouTube, like just looked at highlights. I think he got potential in the NFL too.
He's got winner's potential.
I don't know if you seen his picture. They were like, I was on Twitter one time and I seen him. It was like 2012, I say. He was like a 49ers fan.
Yeah.
He was like, let's get it now.
He said something about that last year.
You want to be on the teams? Come on the board. You know what I'm saying? I just need no bad apples in the team. Nobody that wants to play with us. We need everybody that wants to play for this team. Win Super Bowl. Let's get it.
That's true. Because the only problem I have with Deshaun is I watched 2 or 3 of his films, and I sat there and I counted. I was thinking, you know what? Deshaun pulls the ball down and tucks it 90% of the time. I need for him to read that field and find his receivers. You got Mike Williams on your team and a couple other guys that are pretty good. How are you not finding those dudes? So, that's neither here nor there, though, because maybe Shanahan can maybe bring that out of him. They did so with RG3. RG3 passed for more yards that year, man. In his rookie year, he was crazy good. So he may be all right, and maybe Kyle thinks so, too. That's just me trying to think about what Kyle's going to do. So I could be way wrong. So they might pick him up. Shock everybody. Unless Cleveland does, which I think they are. So.
Yeah.
That's what we give him Cap.
Yeah. Eric, gotta go, man. I tell you what.
You want to get rid of Cap. Hey, Kaepernick did his thing, bro. You got to give him props on that.
Yeah,
he did his thing unless he grows up.
All right, come on, Bill. Guys, I got a couple more guys.
He went to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, guys, let's not get started with that. Not now. Let's bring that up later.
Back to that potential.
Bill, I gotta hang you up, Bill. We gotta say goodbye,
later,
guys.
my friend.
All right. Eric, have a good night, man, because we're on 2 hours long already.
You too, man.
All right, bro.
Good night to all the 49ers faithful. Hey, yo, Ronbo, I need some 49ers cereal, bro.
All right, bro. I say that to you, too. He remembers about 49ers cereal. Wyatt.
Yo, what's going down, Ronbo?
Why, man? We're sitting there contemplating, man, and loving it, man. It's crazy. It's
Crazy, huh? Past few days.
It is. I think it's gonna get crazier. Why? This is nothing. Wait till 2 weeks from now when things really get underway. Man, after the Super Bowl, 49ers Central is gonna be one crazy thing. And you know what I like, Wyatt? The NFL Network and ESPN, they're gonna have to back off. They're gonna have to back off, Wyatt. They can't be talking about us like they have for the last 2 years, and I'm so grateful for that. I can't stand it. Oh God, yes. Sick of that every year.
I know, man. Yeah. Well, most of the media people, they're loving the pick, you know, but that's mainly because John Lynch was a media guy before all this, you know.
Could be.
Up until 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
But you know, I think with him coming on board and him being like, you know, a great communicator, just like a well-liked guy, I think even if he's not gonna be kind of a control, like, you know, full control GM duties right away, he's going to be the guy, and, you know, of course, along with Kyle Shanahan, to attract free agents, which is what we didn't have with Balky, you know, because he was such a screw-up. So
and nobody wanted to talk to him.
That's like the brightest, but that's like the best thing I'm looking at right now, is attracting free agents.
And the atmosphere has just been better. You know, you're right. It's not a scary place to go, and they will listen. But you know what? They're still going to try to charge the 49ers because they know they got $100 million. But at least they'll listen to a conversation. Whereas if you're right, Trent Baalke was there would be no appointments. There would be no coffee, nothing. You know, so you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. And it's I think, you know, I think it's good too that we're gonna have this balance as well in terms of getting players, because, you know, Shanahan's gonna be in charge of drafting all the offensive players.
Sure.
Whereas Lynch is gonna be in charge of drafting all the defensive players.
And what a
so
good
like if we had gotten like Wolf or a Gutekunst, you know, both those guys are offense. You know, just kind of looking at what they've done with the Packers over the years. You know, the Packers are clearly an offensive team more than defense, that's for sure. So
which got him killed 2 weeks ago.
It'll be nice to have that balance still.
Agreed.
You know?
Agreed. And such a strong balance. I mean, can there be a more offensive mind than Kyle Shanahan? And then you look at Lynch.
Right.
Guy's going to the Hall of Fame because he knew how to play defense. So, you know, that's just wow. What a remarkable combination. And they both know footage and film. I'm telling you, man, pretty soon we're going to have to say good things about, I mean, Jed is doing it. Jed is kicking some ass.
I think so too, man. I got a good feeling about this, you know, like, you know, when I first initially heard it, I was shocked like everybody else. I didn't really know what to think of it, but like that one guy was saying earlier, this kind of feels, it almost feels like when they brought Harbaugh on board.
Yeah.
You know, almost that same type of feeling, but
fan base energized, yeah.
With the GM side of things.
Yeah.
I just got a good feeling in my gut about this, man.
Yeah. Because when you look at it, there's nothing to pick at. There's nothing wrong with it. You know? That's why I say, whoa.
Yeah.
That's a good move.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, exactly. And then, you know, obviously this was Shanahan's pick, you know.
Oh yeah. And Lynch went after him. That was the thing. Lynch called him up.
Yeah.
Yo, Kyle. Yeah, it's me. Yeah, you know that same Lynch. You know, so that's great.
Right. And what's so lovely about this whole situation too is that Kyle Shanahan has the leash on Jed York, whereas before Jed York had the leash on all these coaches, all these GMs. You know, now Shanahan's in control and not Jed York, you know, because Shanahan has complete leverage. Him being the last head coach, you know, basically that was available. Probably, you know, if not the best one available too, out of all that bunch that was still left that we were interviewing. So, I mean, basically he told Jed York, like, listen, you know, this is my guy. You better hire him. If you don't, well, you know, you're fucking up.
and our conversation is over. I can stay in Atlanta. Yeah.
Yeah, man. But we gotta be patient still. You know, we can't expect the Super Bowl right away.
No.
I'm saying as of right now, I'm saying at least 7-9. It'd be great to be 8-8. 9-6.
But when you do, but why when you do lose, let's not have you getting wiped out or beat and ran off the field. That's all I'm saying. It should be close,
right?
Even if you lose, and then I'll be satisfied.
Right. Yeah. So. Yeah, exactly. And then I think Trubisky, man. I think we might draft him. To be honest,
I really do. I can see it.
I mean, what's that?
Yeah, I can see it. I've pretty much made up my mind they're going to do it.
I think they are, dude. I mean, because he's going to give them. He's already given John Lynch a 6-year deal, and then he's going to give Shanahan a 6-year deal reportedly. So
plenty of time to develop.
He's going to give him time to get this thing right, get this thing going, get us back on track.
Yeah.
And that starts with the quarterback because we're not winning the division without a quarterback.
Uh-huh.
Or I don't think Kaepernick's going to work out either. I think he's gone.
No, you hear the report? Somebody said Ian Rappaport has already came in and guaranteed everybody that Colin Kaepernick is through in San Francisco.
He's gone. He's gone. Yeah. And like what Bill was saying too, not to get all political, but John Lynch did go to Stanford. And Stanford's kind of like one of those conservative type of universities, and I think even if we didn't get John Lynch, Kaepernick would still be gone. His time in SF is over. It's done.
Yeah,
it's done. It's time to move on. It's time to. This is a new beginning.
And it's a culture change.
When he had the chance, but it's past him now. We need to move on. We need to start winning again, and we need to get back on that quest for 6.
Yeah, please. Because the Steelers scared me so bad, and the Cowboys were in position to get it, to catch up. The Steelers would have went up 7. The Cowboys would have put themselves in position to get 6. Oh, and now we got Green Bay's out. That's good. They don't have to catch up with us. Now we have to hope Atlanta wins and everything falls into the 49er heaven. If we could just... Man, they've got to lose. Otherwise, we got to entertain the argument of, no, you guys can't say anything because Tommy B. Listen, you know what? Let's just go ahead and block you right now, okay? Don't start. So that's, Jesus.
Right. Yeah, I mean, John, he was coached by Shanahan. I mean, not Shanahan, by John Gruden, who's part of the Bill Walsh tree. And then we got Mike Shanahan's son, Mike Shanahan. Was of course part of the Bill Walsh tree. So it's all kind of coming full circle, man. We're getting the 49er bloodlines back.
And I love it. But we've got a few more people here before we go over the 3-hour mark. Let me say goodbye to you, buddy. Come on back tomorrow night.
They get more exciting as
the hours go by. All right, Wyatt. Have a good night, buddy.
All right, yeah, you too, Ronbo.
All right. Let's go to Nighthawk. Nighthawk.
What's up, Rambo?
Yeah, Nighthawk, man. Shucks. You liking this new hire?
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah. Are we how well do you think we're going to do?
Well, I think we might be going to the NFC Championship.
Uh-oh. There you go. I've been waiting for that one. We've got the playoffs. We've got the Super Bowl. Nobody has said anything. Nighthawk, there it is. There's every position. The NFC Championship. All right. Hey, waiting for that one.
Yeah, you might make it down there. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping to get to.
Nighthawk?
But I'm happy that they got him. I think, but some people saying that he was an announcer, but he don't have no experience. But that's okay, because he might have some help. He gonna have some help.
Oh yeah, he's got lots of help. But we're talking about a great football player that knows the game in and out. Yeah, as a matter of fact, he's a Hall of Fame candidate. So, and he's got the communication skills. He's a people's guy. He gets respect all over the NFL. This is a good hire. It doesn't have to be an absolute genius just because the term GM is put to your name. He may already have the credentials. He could be better than a lot of credentials. I mean, he could be a lot better than a lot of GMs in the league right now. We'll see.
Yeah, but they said that he's interviewing on Fox Sports.
Yeah, you can catch him. Yeah, Well, you can't now because
he's doing an
he's doing an interview right now on Fox.
No, I mean Fox Sport.
Fox Sports.
It's Fox Sport.
Yeah, well, that's where he used to work. Yeah. But now his new employment address is in Santa Clara. I don't know why they don't move those offices to San Francisco.
But like I said, he's looking good now. I want to say is we're going to the NFC Championship and maybe more.
Here you go. First year, right?
Yep.
I love it. All right. Night Hawk, go ahead.
Only problem, I got one more thing to say.
All right.
That's it. But only thing, we still need a quarterback.
Yeah, this is the $1 million question. Nobody knows what are the 49ers going to do about that QP position. Could be Jamel's guy.
That's the only problem.
Could be Nick Foles.
That's the only problem I have.
Well, everybody has. What are they going to do? Because that's the most important position on the field that you got to have somebody that knows what they're doing. Or else your offense is going nowhere. So, yeah.
But Kaepernick did good, but it's time for Kaepernick to go too.
Well, yeah, we got to wish him luck. No matter what anybody says, I don't hate him for sure. But I do realize.
I like him. I still like him. I still like him, but we need somebody different now.
Yeah. And hopefully he does a good job because losing is not fun. We've had too much of that. That's 24 months of pain. We didn't deserve that.
Yep.
God. I'm not saying 24 months. Actually, longer than that. 24. We had 18 months of pain. God.
Yep.
2014 season wasn't
that's
good.
That's what I have to say, man, bro. That's what I have to say. I'll be back tomorrow.
All right. Look for you, Nighthawk. All right.
Okay, man.
Manny.
Yo, what's up, Ronbo?
Oh, Manny, man. Just looking forward to the 2017 season right now, buddy. What's going on with you?
Man. Anybody was going to be better than both. John Lynch.
That's true.
I think that is a great hire right there, man.
Yeah. And who knew it'd be that good?
Somebody who's been around football for how long now? Whether a player, a commentator, whatever it is.
Never got out of the game.
He's been around.
Yep. Tell you, man. We didn't have any football people before. We got plenty of them now, don't we? Good Lord.
Yes.
And they're bringing in some more, too.
And here's a little fun fact for you guys. I read on, I forgot where I read it at, but 82% of Matt Ryan's passes were out of the shotgun or the pistol.
Yep.
Not under center.
I knew it.
Yeah. So, that can just throw a wrench into a lot of people thinking that, he wants a pocket passer. Not necessarily. Because 82% out of Matt Ryan's success passing was out of the shotgun or the pistol.
That's going to make a difference.
So Kaepernick might not be out completely yet.
But remember the culture change. And Rappaport came on as if that was like real inside information. So I think, and remember, Manny, when you make a culture change, you got to make as much of a difference as you can. So I don't know. I wouldn't get real excited about the return of Cap. Because
Oh, I'm not. I'm just saying, it's just.
He could be.
There's that possibility. I've been a Cap fan since he came out of Nevada.
Yeah.
But if it's time to go, if it's a culture change, then we got to go with it, man. He's got to go.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, just a little fun fact out there that not all of Shanahan's
maybe thinking that way,
or success is under center. So
and Ian's been wrong before. Yeah. So yeah.
Yep. And man, I'm excited, Ronbo.
Tell you, man.
Man, I'm thinking NFC West champs.
Tell you, and especially we've all noticed how the Cards and the Mighty Hawks are starting a little bit of a slide. Now, I expect both of them to come back a little stronger next year than they ended up this year. But still, it's time for them to start getting injuries, especially the Hawks. You can't go into the playoffs 4 years in a row, and that's too long of a season every year. It starts to take its toll on the players. There's not enough rest for them between now and the next season. That's why the injuries. It happened to the 49ers the same way. Man. So,
yeah, man. But, man, I'm excited about next season already.
Yeah.
It's looking great, man. It's looking awesome.
And we ain't even got to wait till next season.
Having a conversation.
Off season is going to be hella fun. Who are they going to pick up? There's going to be those moments when you look at, you throw your computer up and, oh shit! You know, it's going to be, we're going to have so many, oh shit moments. We're going to have those that are going to be going on and on.
Like, what the fuck?
No, just endlessly between now and OTAs. Maybe even the draft when I think about it. Because free agents going on up into that. And then the mock drafts, the rumors, which one of them are true. The 49ers are said to pick up blah, blah, blah in the first round. And then it's, oh, man, that ain't true. And then they do.
Yeah,
so.
Right. Yeah, no, this offseason, man, it's going to be a fun one.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be a fun one. It's going to be exciting. You know, it's back to exciting 49er football again, man. You know, we're just going to turn heads. It's like, what the fuck? Weren't you guys just 2-14 last year?
Yeah.
I mean, why are you bringing up the past? That's the past. Leave that alone.
Get ready for Raider fans.
Now?
That'll be them. That'll be Raider fans. Coming in, first thing you're going to do is say, oh, the 2-14 49ers are rising up in the world. Wait a minute. God damn, Raider fan. How you going to talk? You guys just came relevant in the last 2 years.
One good season since like 2002, and then all of a sudden you want to start talking all kinds of shit. Man, get out of here.
I'm telling you, man, it made me so goddamn mad this past year. I can't stand it. One good season against a bunch of below 500 teams a whole season long. And everybody says, if we wouldn't have lost Derek Carr, we would have won. No, you wouldn't have, because the Texans beat your ass when they were playing in Mexico. The only reason you won that game is because the officials gave you the game. Shut up and sit down, Raider fan. Oh. Okay.
You shut up and just don't ever talk again. Period.
Jesus. Anyway. Oh, man, I'm saying, Manny. Manny, what else you want to add, man?
I think that's it, man. It's been a while. I haven't been able to talk to you guys all week, man, because my old lady broke her phone, so she had my phone and I had my work phone. So it was like, man, I was lost. I was lost without that 49er football and you, man. I was just like,
thanks, Manny.
Shit.
You got a phone. You got a phone now, then, right?
Yeah. My lady got her phone back, and I got mine back, so we're good. And she's all like, you're lost without your phone. I said, no, I'm lost without 49er talk, man. Shit. Get it, woman?
Cool. Thanks, Manny. Let me see you tomorrow then, man. All right?
Definitely, buddy. Definitely, man. You have a good night, guys.
You too, man.
49ers for life, baby.
Yeah. All right, Manny. All right, so we got the G block. G.
What up?
Yeah, man. Sitting there thinking about all them championships.
You know, just right there with a fever and stuff.
I'm sorry, say again, G block.
What was that? You hear me?
Yeah, now I can hear you. Go ahead. What would you say?
No, I'm pretty excited about it. I think that even though he has never been a GM or coach or experience with all that, I really think. I mean, you got to think about it. He's an NFL candidate, but you got to say like he knows the game. You know, he knows the game. He's played it himself. You know, so
at a high level,
matters. He knows. I'm pretty sure he knows who got talent, who sucks, and who this. I don't know. I'm confident about this. I mean, he looks good too, though. So, I mean, I think we're good, bro. We're good. We're set, bro. And then we got the cap space. We got the second pick. And then it's over, bro. You know, because the Cardinals are going to be done. Fitzgerald's going to retire by the time we in a year or two. By the time they get again. Fitzgerald will be retired. Palmer will be gone. They'll be rebuilding.
Yeah.
Then you got the Jared Goff. I think he's going to be a straight bust.
Forgot about him.
The Rams are done. The Seahawks. I mean, if Earl Thomas, he'll probably retire in a year or two. I mean, they don't got Lynch no more. It's just falling apart. You know, Richard Simmons getting exposed. Yeah, the Seahawks are done, bro. They lost so many players, you know. We're on the rise, you know. So by the time in a year or two, I say we'll win the division. I say next year though, for sure, or for sure we'll be second place at least, if that. It's not first, second, for sure.
Because we got no place, we got no business coming in last. I agree with that.
Those teams are going down pretty soon. You know, the Patriots will go down as soon as Brady gets out. We'll be the best team, bro. We just need to be smart. I hope everything goes good. You know, we'll be the best team. the football. Believe that, bro.
I do. You know, I always do. Even when I got no right to, I do.
Yeah, we're good, bro. I mean, hey, bro, bro. I think we're in for a good one, bro. I'm telling you, bro. We just need to keep Cap because I see all these haters talking about Cap. Everybody knows what Cap can do if he's healthy and he give them weapons. Everybody knows that. They know where he's been. He took us to the Super Bowl and the NFC Championship again. You know, he proved a lot already what he can do. Why are you gonna get rid of him and bring in somebody from the draft that never even been there? You know, we gotta. No, hell no, no. We need some. We already have Cap. We keep him. He just needs to get healthy. Keep him. Get him some weapons. Get him some better defense. Get some better defensive players. You know.
Yeah.
It's over. You know, everybody knows our defense sucked.
It's a roster rebuild. Go have all that.
But all we need, bro, is just a couple key players on the defense, like you said, and then we need some real receivers. Cause come on now, bro. Look at our receivers, bro. Come on. You know, that's like the worst receiving corps in the whole NFL. I'm telling you, Ronbo, don't get rid of Cap. That'd be the biggest mistake.
I know you.
Haters.
You got to get
the real deal. Everybody knows what he can do.
You got to get Kyle's. You got to get Kyle's.
If you get rid of him,
you got to get Kyle's phone number.
That's when he wants to play, man.
All right, guys.
If he gets on plays like that, I agree with you.
Yeah. Guys,
but then when he's trying to concentrate on politics, he's not focused.
No, Bill, not with the politics.
Focus on politics and play the game.
Guys, it's time for me to go, guys. Show is over.
I'm telling you, Ronbo, Cap is a beast. They just need to give him some weapons.
There you go.
How you gonna look at Ronbo? Everybody's been talking shit about him, saying that he sucks, this and that. Bro, Balky fucked them all. He got rid of all the receivers he had. Crabtree was all right. Vernon Davis, Anquan Bolden, all these receivers he had. He had no targets, bro. And then he got benched and all this bullshit. Yeah. You know what I mean? Hell no, bro. You know it was just the whole team went down, bro. As soon as Harbaugh went, the whole team went down. Well, what do you expect him to be Superman and just I took the Super Bowl with all this?
Cap, G-Block, you need to be Cap's agent though. You run a good case though. I ain't lying. G-Block, I gotta go, man.
Cap.
Come on. Let's do this again tomorrow, okay? Because I'm out of time.
Yeah, but like I'm saying, what's going to be his undoing, bro, is going to be his kneeling at the national anthem.
All right, G-Block.
We're just going to stand for that.
And Bill said goodnight as
well. I'm not worried about that. That's bullshit. That's not football,
guys,
bro.
That's what Lynch is concerned. He's an American.
It's
too late, guys. That's going to be his undoing, bro. Lynch is making the call.
Cap.
Okay.
Cap.
All right, guys.
All right, Ronbo.
All right, G-Block. Have a good night. Bill.
Have a nice night, Ronbo.
All right, Bill, you too, man. All right, guys. Yeah, because you know what? I got a feeling this conversation of our past quarterback or our current quarterback, whatever his new status is going to be, I got a feeling it's going to range between the day that they finally say he's in or out. So we'll save that stuff for later. Anyway, at any rate, no matter what, the slide has been stopped. I feel strongly that that's it. The downward descent is done. You know what, now that I think about it, we was down so low that we could actually sit down on a dime and swing our feet anywhere. So there's no place for us to go but up. No matter who was in charge. And I'll see you tomorrow on Red Gold Radio, 7 p.m. PST. We got Lynch. We are moving forward for the Niners. Yes, Niners!